This is David D. Herrera. Uh, Today I'll be presenting to you my presentation, which is teaching English to elementary kids in Vietnam. So my product and service are to have Desire to Learn and Blackboard sent over to Vietnam. So I'm going to be doing this as a joint venture with New Mexico Highlands University. Since we have been a part of this Desire to Learn in Blackboard right now, I believe that it'll be a good service that we can provide to the kids in Vietnam and teach them English. So with Desire to Learn, it is a personalized program to achieve the best result, which I believe the instructors and teachers out there can help the elementary kids with this. Also with Blackboard, it works together with the clients to develop and implement the newest and greatest technology in learning. So with this, I believe that we can teach and the kids out in Vietnam and have them learn the best way possible with Desire to Learn and Blackboard. The current market right now in Vietnam is 23 plus million internet users, and it's growing. Right now, all the schools, elementary schools that have electricity have free internet access. So I believe this will be a great uh, project or programs, to take out there to teach the Vietnamese kids. There is a major need for these programs. The schools and the educational systems out there are high on teaching English to the kids out there and to everyone in the country. And I believe right now with the current market, with Desire to Learn and Blackboard, we can keep the kids engaged and keep them attracted with the online services and the online learning. So the foreign market strategy is that the Vietnamese government will help us put an emphasis on teaching English to the Vietnamese kids. I believe with the way everything is going online, we can be able to teach these kids quite a bit. So I think the government will help us get this evolved out there. The main competition right now for us would be that the instructors that are already out there, in the country teaching. But I believe with the online tools and everything else, I think we can test and improve all the technological projects out there, and I believe the online services will be easy for us to teach the kids out there. But a hard part will be the technologic difficulties as far as if the internet goes down, or if our internet's down, if computers aren't working or communicating well. I believe that's going to be a difficulty for us. Right now, the product strategies are, we believe that, or I believe, with New Mexico Highlands University, that the online learning would be the most influential way for these kids to learn English out there. These kids will be able to log in from home and from school, so learning will be easier for these kids, not just at school, but they can take these products home and learn from home and teach their families, teach younger brothers, sisters, older sisters, whatever the case may be. A product strategy, if there's no internet, we can have them print out activities prior. So if the internet does go down before class time or something, we have options where they can print out activities for these kids to learn English, and have them learn a different way other than the online service if the internet were to go down. Plus, I think with this, they would be able to save money. Instead of having the instructors out there, they would save money with the online services, They already have free internet in their schools, so I think this would be great for the schools to have online learning with English. So I think it'll be a great product out there. The product adaptations, it's going to be Blackboard and Desire to Learn are going to be used the same way they're used here in the U.S. and used all over the world. We're not planning on changing anything. We believe it's very user friendly. So these two programs will be used the same way they are used all over the world. The Asia region's already using Blackboard and Desire to Learn for some other educational needs, but I believe that we can provide a quality learning tool for these Vietnamese kids to learn English. So we won't have to change anything. We'll just have to set up a curriculum for different learning styles. Some kids like to learn on hands-on, so that'll be where they can print out paper stuff to write. Other kids can learn online, doing certain activities. We can have them play games, different things. But I think we can work well with the online servicing tools of Blackboard and Desire to Learn. The branding and packaging decisions, we're going to keep the same names. Our main focus is to teach English to these Vietnamese kids, so they can learn English. We believe that it can be the most powerful learning tool in the world, online learning. Right now, as it is, it's very strong, and right now, with us having online classes, this is the tool of the future. So both programs right now work together already, as we know, with New Mexico Highlands University. We log into Desire to Learn into the school, and then Blackboard are our online classes. So we already know that they work well together. We've just got to go out there and promote them well, and have the schools get involved with these two programs. The distribution strategies, there's no restrictions right now in Vietnam for educational programs. They're wanting to learn, they're wanting to catch up to the U.S. and to China and to all these other countries, so there's no restrictions at all. So that's a good part there. And right now, we're going to provide the best opportunities for these Vietnamese kids. We're going to have them learn a lot with these programs, and hopefully it'll work out for all of them, for the schools, for the instructors, for the teachers, for the kids. I think the most difficult part may be getting the most current software out there, but I think if they're on the no restrictions for the educational programs, I don't think we'll have a difficulty getting the most current software out there so they can learn. But that'll be the hardest part, is getting the most current software out there for them. So the promotion strategies, we're going to find out who would be the best option for us to help us promote this, but right now our best option is Vietnam Trade Promotion Agency, which is ViaTrade. Right now they're the biggest and the best promotion company agency out there, so we can team up with them and get this out to the schools. They provide top quality work, so I think that'll work out for all of us. So right now we'll have to work with them and promote it to the schools, and get we'll have to set up meetings and trainings and everything, but we'll provide them with any tools that they need for promoting us and helping us get these get Desire to Learn and Blackboard out there to the schools, so they can teach the younger kids English. Right now, the pricing, it'll depend on the tuition rates at the private schools. The private schools right now are at about $10,000 to about $15,000 per year. So we'd have to determine, pricing there. But I think we can charge probably about $300, $400, $500 per class, per student. That rate, and I think we'll have to provide a rate to the school also, so it just won't be for the students, but it'd have to be a rate for the school. And at the public schools, there obviously you have some poor people out there, but the parents that have the lower salaries will have certain rates also. We want to provide a good quality product out there, and we want to provide English to not just the rich kids or the kids that cannot afford it, but we also want to provide English to the kids that can't afford it. So we'd have to probably go with their salaries. If the parents are working and only making so much, we'd have to determine a certain rate for them to learn English. But I believe that we can come up with a decent quality price there. In all reality, I don't think we're looking at making a whole lot of money, but we're just wanting to help the kids out there and have them learn English. But anyways, this is my project. That concludes everything. But once again, I wanted to teach English to the elementary kids in Vietnam, so this was my product and my service. So thank you.